Hello everyone. So I am Amit Mahensaria from UpGrad Campus. I'll just give a brief background and context about myself before I start talking about what we do and what are some of the things you as university owners or decision makers should be looking at. So after my graduation etc., I worked in the corporate sector for more than a decade, investing into higher education companies, edtech companies, investing into the education sector. And after that, I started my first startup in education sector, again higher ed. Why I'm telling you, and after 2.5 years of hard work, failed miserably. Why I'm telling you this is, we realized it the hard way that in edtech, education comes before technology. What I was doing is making beautiful tech products, giving it to teachers, giving it to universities to use, and they were not successful. After that, I went back to the drawing board, started my second startup, went back to the first principles, and that really took off. That, that startup got acquired by UpGrad and is rebranded now as UpGrad Campus. At UpGrad, we have two core philosophies when we look at things. One, education is not a 100-meter sprint. It's a marathon. So it's very important to plan for long term. Having said that, in marathon also you'll have to start running. So as universities, as colleges, you actually have to plan things. You have to take small steps towards that marathon. And we at UpGrad Campus are actually looking to partner with you to equip you for that marathon. Second, at UpGrad, we are not here to please you as universities. In fact, this is high time when universities need to have hard talk, need to realize what are the things that needs to be done, both as we as edtech partners and you as universities, to ensure that innovation happens. Because in today's generation, student is becoming a lot more demanding. Students are the power and future of education. So we as universities, we as edtech companies have to think about students. And for that, in fact, what we at UpGrad Campus believe is two-pronged approach while partnering with colleges. One, digital enabled learning. So how do you make your academic delivery and everything digital enabled? That is one approach. When I talk about digital, it has to be blended. How do you make your classrooms blended? And I'll talk little more about that in later. Second approach is every college needs to focus more on industry ready, more on employability and new age specialized courses. How do you bring new age specialized courses to ensure that your students are more employable? So those are the two key pillars that I'll be talking about. And I'll share a lot of examples, lot of key examples how we are partnering with colleges. So at UpGrad, we have 300 plus colleges who are using our technology platform as well as new age courses to deliver learning to students. Over the past 7+ years, we have delivered our learning and platform to 2 million plus students. So that's one area where we at UpGrad understand it very well. What are the pain points of students? How do they learn better? So that's one. Coming to the digital enabled classroom, what our core focus is, how do you transform your existing teachers, existing classroom to transform them into a blended classroom. We have a product which is lecture capture solution, which records whatever a teacher is teaching in a classroom without disturbing the flow of the teacher, without having an in-person cameraman inside the classroom. The whole recording is converted into a synchronous or a asynchronous engaging content and delivered to students for their revision purpose. So that's what lecture capture is. We have hundreds of universities and colleges using it. If I have to take an example, Manipal Group across its multiple campuses is using lecture capture solution to provide engaging learning, to provide revision capabilities as well as blended learning to all its students. Typically, colleges starts with first year students and gradually move to different departments, different year students. So that's the technology which is digital classroom. Coming to the second bit, which is new age specialized courses. So here I'll give you example. Like, take the example of your college which might be having BTech in computer science or might be having a general management MBA. You are great in teaching core courses, but lot of high end jobs reside into new age courses, new age skills. And that is where we at UpGrad Campus come into play. We have deep partnership with industry professionals. We have a deep learning experience of this new age courses. What we provide you is, like, if you have BTech in computer science, you can partner with UpGrad to launch BTech in computer science with specialization in artificial intelligence. These new age courses would make your students much better, more job ready. So that's the new age specialization. Second, we have lot of certificate programs which are there, which are short term programs, typically 4 to 5 months, which in a semester would make your students very much job ready. And these are job ready certification programs. Think about again business analytics, artificial intelligence, data science. So a lot of these short term courses, full stack development, which would make your students ready for new age jobs. And the whole mission of UpGrad Campus is, how do we actually prepare your students not just for any jobs, but better quality, high paying jobs, where the roles are great, the packages are great. So we also have at UpGrad Campus a deep network of recruiters as well as corporates through our own in-house capability, where we can not only train students into hard skills, technical skills, soft skills, but also give them lot of placement opportunities, with a goal of in next 2 to 3 years, you as colleges and your students should aspire and should get much better employability options. So that's something that actually I'm working passionately on. That is something that pushes us and my team to ensure that this thing, which is everyone talks about employability problem in India, especially in higher education, is solved. And if you have any concerns, any ideas, feel free to reach us or my team. We would be happy to discuss and help you. Thanks a lot.